So now we have our HyperOS 3.0.4 update. This is an update to the previous one. Now, there is something I should let you know. When you flash this for the first time, you are going to be on this Mi logo. It's going to frustrate you. It's going to be there for a while, but then look at how beautiful this thing is. Xiaomi HyperOS. This was not the boot up screen you get before, but I guess it's different now. So, like I said before, it will frustrate you because you're going to be here for a while, but don't worry, you'll be good. Anyways, let's move into the home system. Now, like I said, this is an update to the previous one. Now, in terms of stability, I'm going to tell you towards the end because there are some things you have to know. All my apps, I got all my apps back using Swift Backup. Yeah, thanks to that. Your phone has to be rooted for you to use Swift Backup. I said in my previous videos before. Now, let us go into the settings. Okay, this is HyperOS 3. Like I said, I know you guys have been waiting for an update, a video on this, and this is a much more recent one. The previous one was HyperOS 3.0.2. Now, this build is a much stabler build in a way. It doesn't have all those extra features like the previous one did. Don't worry. You are still going to get your, is it Hyperland or Dynamic Land or whatever HyperOS calls it. You are going to get that one. Now, what do we have in this build that makes it stand out from other ones? I'm going to be testing out a lot of things, but one bug, which you should know, is the lock screen. Well, more like power button. Power button works, but it is going to frustrate you. Yes, I mean, it does not like it even has double tap. If you remember when we did the HyperOS launcher update, yeah, we saw there was a part where you could click anywhere to double tap and lock your screen, but you cannot double tap to turn it back on. Yeah, this one does not have it, and I don't even think I have the launcher anymore. I'll check somewhere though. Anyways, the power button is going to frustrate you, so have that at the back of your mind. It works, yes, but yeah, it takes that long. Let's move on to customizing the lock screen. Now, this is Pikachu, like you know. Now, this one on the right is the first one that I got when I first booted it up, but I had to switch to something a bit more animated. Now, these are all the other ones you get, or your other lock screens you get. You even have a bit more of some extra colors and all of that. You switch, you have Madara if you want to go Madara. You have all different types for people. You also have for scenery. Yeah, some weird AI concepts and all of that. You have those. And then you have those ones from the east that, wait, hold on. Is this Naruto? This is Uzumaki Naruto I'm applying. How come I did not see that Naruto was in this thing before? I did not know Naruto was here. I'm applying this. Now, swiping up, yes, going to the home screen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem. Is this ROM stable for you to use daily? Well, yes, yes, but if you can get over the lock button, that is the power button giving you issues, and I guess one more thing, yeah, the fact that sometimes you cannot really turn off your phone easily, you have to do it repeatedly before you're able to do that, then I guess you are good to go. Now, AOD, with this kind of issue, I don't think you want to use AOD on this phone, okay? Now, everything you can get, the settings are the usual HyperOS settings, okay? Just without the extra features. I haven't had to go all the way down to the advanced section to see if there's anything special. Now, this phone doesn't come with Dolby. I did not install Dolby because, I mean, it's not so stable according to my standards, and I will not want the ROM to crash, okay? Now, let's check out the camera. And one thing you should know is that this camera is kind of like, some of you know Infinix phones, right? Yeah, this is how the Infinix camera is. I don't know if they've updated it in recent times because it's been a while I use Infinix cameras, but you don't have 60 FPS. No OIS there. It's just that 30 FPS, 720, 1080, 4K, no 60 FPS, which is terrible. Now I have Gcam. You can use Gcam. Now, one thing you should know when it comes to Gcam here on this custom ROM is that when you click on the top left corner there that says FHD, okay, and you click on 60 FPS, it's gonna hang, so you're going to have to swipe it up and reopen it all over again before you're able to get things rolling. Okay, now Gcam works, the picture works, video works, everything works just fine. You don't have Play Store Google Photos automatically that comes with it, but don't worry, you have Gallery that comes with the ROM, so You can click on whatever it is and then watch whatever it is you record. Now, fans, subscribers, and friends, is this ROM stable for you to use daily? On a scale of 1 to 10, if I'm being honest, not so much. I wanted to do a performance review too, but I could not because the screen recording wasn't working. Couldn't record issues and all of that. So I guess we will not be doing a video game performance review and all of that. Unfortunately. Now, one other thing you guys should know is that you cannot use your PC and your phone together and this custom ROM together. It will not work. It will only show you quick charging, okay, if you're using 3.0, but you will not see the option to select files and move on. But one thing you will get though is the fact that you can use your OCG flash drive. Okay, that one, at least that one is stable there. Now, another thing you should know is that apart from the default file manager you get, you also get the files. Is it Google Files? No, not Google Files though, but this other one here. You get it, you can actually use it. Now, you know that when it comes to MIUI HyperOS, sometimes they claim you can tap to eject, but you cannot. Okay, but when using this one, just click on the top left corner and then click on that eject button, and then you're good to go. So yes, that is all we need to know about this custom ROM. Like I said, is it stable? On a scale of 1 to 10, well, I'll put it at a 65. Yeah, 65 because the remaining 35% covers the fact that you do not have access to using your PC and your phone together. Oh yeah, there's Hyperland, so there's nothing for you to worry about. You cannot have access to using your phone and PC together, and the power button sucks sometimes. Apart from that, and the battery backup is actually not so bad. Anyways, that's that. I'll see you guys in another video. Take care.